Who else needs some everyday cleaning motivation to get his or her house ready for the day? Because I definitely do. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to first everyday clean the house to get it ready for the day. Then after our everyday cleaning routine, we will have a bit of fun of spicing up the living area for Valentine's Day. I did declutter many areas of our home recently, and although it feels so great, it did push my everyday cleaning down on my list, so I thought let's just get everything back to order and reset it before I would go ahead and focus more on the decluttering. Never met someone like you, As a first step, what I did and do every morning is to open the window. Then to make the cleaning easier, I take off the clothes if they are dry, so I have more space to move around. And then I thought that I did mention my decluttering routine that if one goes in, one has to come out, and I just got a new jumper and I thought it's the best way to show you. And although in the end I decided to keep the grey one as well, I still got rid of another one because as I took out the grey one, I just remembered that I did put another one in the wash yesterday, and before I wore it I was thinking that maybe it's time to actually throw the jumper away because it has fluffs and is really stretched out, so I only was able to wear it at home. After school drop-off, I just threw my coat on the bed, so it's time to put that away and tidy up a bit. Something like your touch, I wish we would have met tonight. Sure, I've had lovers in my past, won't lie, I've had a blast, but none of them had your humor. I am changing the bedsheet again because the one thing what is a constant battle since late fall is our cat's muddy paw prints everywhere. We had a really wet last couple of months. I cannot remember when it was this much rain since we are living here, but it's just terrible. And since everything is wet and even our grass cannot keep up with the sogginess, our garden is turning more and more muddy. And as our cat goes out and comes back, she brings all that mud in. And since she just loves jumping up everywhere, there is no single day when I wouldn't have to clean up after her. Then the most important thing is the bed. Making your bed, you probably heard it 10 million times, is a must. It makes you motivated and more productive. But also one more thing why I love to make my bed in the morning is because I sleep better in the night. I just feel more comfortable and relaxed if my bedsheet been straightened, my duvet been aired out, even if I just give it a bit of shake, and I fluff my pillows. So once bedtime comes and I am exhausted, I can just hop in my nicely done bed and have a good night's sleep. I am just keeping the pillow covers what I had previously, so these snowflakey ones, because this room is currently used by our daughter, so I am not decorating it for Valentine's Day. We hope to have a third bedroom by Christmas, by the Christmas what just passed, but in the end we just couldn't focus on that. There was so much struggle in our life last year, but let's hope this year we can rectify that as well. And as for start, we are asking for a second opinion right now because the first structural engineering document has lots of steel in it, and we don't understand why we have to have so much steel everywhere for literally boarding out our loft and adding a few windows. But because we don't have the right knowledge for that, we thought let's just ask a second opinion from a different structural engineer and take it from there. All it left in this side of the room is to tidy up if we divide the room in imagination. So this side is the master bedroom and the other side is our daughter's bedroom. I need to tidy up the dresser after myself, getting ready for the day. I don't usually dust every day, but if I see dirt or dust or anything on any surface, I will of course go ahead and wipe it or undust it. This time I just saw a few cat fur on the top of the dresser since this is the bridge for our cat to get to the top of the wardrobe, so I use my dusting wand to sweep that fur off. And if we still go with the imaginary division of the room, then now comes our daughter's bedroom, starting with her bed. Now, I know there is a big muddy cat paw print on her bedsheet, but I just changed her bedsheet, and probably if I would change it now, or by bedtime or by tomorrow, I would need to change it again. Since it's just one print and is at the very low end of the bedsheet, I would give it one more day before I change it. I know it's not the most hygienic solution and I feel bad about it, but if I would keep changing everything anytime a paw print appears on them, I wouldn't be able to do anything else than washing and washing. But of course, I do keep an eye on everything, so if something feels unsafe, I would act on it. Then a bit of book/play shelving tidying, and when I declutter, if it's possible, I like to keep free space, but this time came handy because she got a beading set for Christmas but perfectly fit that empty space. Well, it wasn't in practice empty, but when I added the Peppa Pig family there, I just wanted to fill the gap like kind of a kids decor thing, but with the intention that if I need space for something else, they have a space where to go and free up that gap for the new thing. Then a bit more muddy paw print cleaning before I would get to the vacuuming. So as I said, this is an everyday clean, so what I do in this video, I would do every day, so kind of this is my everyday cleaning routine. Make the beds, tidy up, dust or wipe the surface if it's necessary, then vacuum. I think it's really basic, really busy mom's dad's friendly, but in the same time does what needs to be done for a clean, refreshed house, where it's nice for the family to return after a long day or even spend the day in. And once we have a base, we can always build it up and make it more designed to your family's needs, because maybe instead of a tidy up, your family needs the floor to be mopped, or I don't know, so you can mix and match the chores or add extras to my basic cleaning routine. One thing that didn't got in this video, since it wasn't really about my routine, but I thought it's just nice to talk about that too, is that you haven't seen me collecting the laundry and load it in the washing machine, but I really believe in one load a day, so it's not hard on me and our clothes can get air dried from one load to the other. Then in the meantime we got in my son's room, I opened the window, made his bed, and now I will tidy up. Yesterday they built a tent, so they covered his bed with blankets, and after a good play they are always too tired to tidy up properly, so I just need to help in a bit. His clothes aren't fully dry yet, so they don't need folding, so we can go ahead and vacuum the floor. Now the bedrooms are done and we can move to the living room, where after a cleanup we will decorate for Valentine's Day as well. The Valentine's Day is getting closer and closer, and may not many of you that decorate for Valentine's. I feel like for us it means that we can celebrate our love for each other without the parental guilt and really make it about us. We have 2 kids but no grandparents nearby or friends who could take them over for a couple of hours here and there, so we can connect as husband and wife. So at least to make one day a bit more special for us, because in the everyday it's so easy to get down on the rabbit hole and compromise your marriage for your kids, and it's hard to keep a healthy balance. Here I started with tidying up, and now I am just collecting the pillow covers, the blanket and the runner to wash them, since they will be changed in a minute. Here again, I am not dusting every day, only if it's necessary, although now with this rainy weather is kind of implemented into my everyday routine, but it's a temporary cleaning routine, because once the weather turns drier, I won't need to wipe the surfaces every day. Plus, since I would like to decorate as well, for that I anyway need a clean surface, so today is one of those days when the wiping or dusting is having a bit more focus than usual. I keep forgetting that now we have a coffee table as well to decorate, and I haven't bought any decor specific for that, but we will make it work somehow. Anyway, I am not going all out with my decorating, just a few touch here and there to make it festive. And then once I finish dusting, we will decorate just before I would vacuum in case any feather would come out from the pillows or I would make a mess while I decorate. To decorate for Valentine's Day, the easiest and most obvious decor is the red roses, so I used the bouquet in the vase. I originally wanted to use 2 of these bouquets just to make it more dense, but since I need something for the coffee table as well, I just kept one for that. Then the other side, I just added our wedding picture again, an easy decor idea, but the perfect touch for the celebration of love, remembering for the big day when you were both in so much love that decided to tie your lives together. For the mantle, I kept the candles, what I already had there. They are kind of staple decors. Then I ordered a few new artificial roses from Shein, and they look way more realistic than the ones I used for the TV stand. I wish I had ordered more because they aren't expensive and really looking great. Then I just added back the wooden tray, what again is a staple decor there, and I added a heart garland to make it a bit more Valentine's Day-ish. For the frame, I have nothing. Every year I keep planning to do a rose red, and I even got the rose heads for it, but I never had the time to make it. For the coffee table, I added the rose bouquet, what I saved from the TV stand, and the heart-shaped bowl. Then I couldn't decide what to be the third item. Probably a nice Valentine's Day candle would be a better choice than that rose decor, but I just decluttered all my candles and I haven't bought any since then. I am kind of on a mission for this year to rectify what went wrong in the last year or so, because while I was fighting with my autoimmune flare-up, I feel like everything slipped out of my hand. Although I was putting so much pressure on myself to keep everything in control, to keep up with cleaning, cooking, washing, to look after the kids in a way they should be looked after, also try to build my own career, to have a job, earn money, to help out my husband with that side so he can spend more time with us. But to be honest, I was feeling inside like I am dying. I just woke up every morning with the gut-wrenching feeling that there is a new day and I have to struggle it through, and there isn't much help from the healthcare side. You do private test, everything is off, and you go to the GP, do the labs, and everything is in level. You are fine, just stress, you have 2 kids, take it easy and you will be better. Why I had a bit of rant, sorry about that, but it really needed to come out. So for the sofa, I added the pillow covers with the hearts. Those I bought again from Shein this year, just as this runner. Then, because I usually decorate after my birthday and I have fresh flowers to use for the table, this year I am a bit more early, so I used some lilies instead, but I do love them. They were a bit more pricey from Amazon, but worth the money. And for the frame, unfortunately, I don't have any picture about us big enough for this frame or any other picture, so we will leave it empty for now. Now that the cleaning and the decorating is ready, we can vacuum the living room.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect.
And this is my new toy, what I am so excited to try. So the next video will be a deep cleaning, and we will try this carpet and upholstery cleaner. Poor thing if it would know how much work it will need to get done.
Hard to decide. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I missed a treat. Well, the taste is better. Oh, go on, chewing my bone.
Now comes the last space to clean, which is the kitchen. So since it's quite clean, I will clear and wipe the worktop in the same time. Also, I just want to mention this because since I talked about my everyday cleaning routine, it might be confusing that it's already dark outside and I am still at the kitchen only. So my everyday cleaning routine is of 5 to 15 minutes in each room. Now because I am filming and I have kids around, plus I was decorating, my time management needed to be around all these factors. But in real time, I mean when I don't have a camera to drag after myself and change the angles and all these stuffs, and I am not decorating, the max cleaning time what I need is 1 hour. But that contains the bathroom and the hallway as well. But maybe in the future I could do one specific video about my everyday cleaning routine if you guys are interested.
When he's done, he's fading me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took as we can, nothing.
To clean the cooker top, I use the fairy degreaser. I prefer better than a regular antibacterial spray. That is good when I previously cleaned it and only the dust needs to be wiped, because that you can find anytime or in any second on any surface since it's constantly flying in the air. But in those cases when I used the cooker previously, I better prefer the degreaser, because although I try my best to not to use much oil for cooking, there is anyway a small amount what I have to, and that anyway would splatter on the cooker top.
Save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till the morning.
And here comes the dreaded catch-all side. Tell me guys that your kitchen has a catch-all side too, and it's not just us who is battling with this. The thing is, if there is a free space what isn't a high traffic area, we are tend to transform it into a catch-all side. We don't use this side for cooking. To be honest, it's just filling the space at the moment. So what better use can have than holding out things what we are never tend to put back to their place, or it's something new but needs to be sorted, or it needs a designated space. I have that fabric roll there for more than a month, I would say, which is embarrassing to say, but I just haven't got there to get my DIY done, and I have no idea where else could I keep it, and I could put it at least on the floor, but then I would need to pick it up anyway every time I vacuum or mop the floor, so it's a tricky one. But what I am thinking to do is that I need to declutter our hallway closet, and I need to designate a space there for project stuffs, so they will be out of eyes until we get it done and doesn't make our visual space look messy or cluttered.
I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. He looks at me like.
Then I had a few dishes to wash, and I was silly enough that I poured the overleft soup in the sink as I tried to strain the liquid. So now all the little veggie pieces got in the drain, blocking the flow of the water, and I am taking a bath here in a minute.
Like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm used to treat. Well, the taste is bitter. Oh, go on, chewing my bones, and when he's done, he's spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took as we can, nothing can save us, yeah.
I didn't have many dishes to wash, and there were those 2 spoons hiding between all the peas from the soup, so the spoons went in the dishwasher and the peas in the composting bin, and we can scrub the sink to make it clean and shiny again.
Just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till
I really like to use sieve to scrub the sink because it does take off all the stuck pieces, leaving the sink clean and shiny. I also use it to scrub the cooker top when it needs a deeper clean, and it does the job on that too.
the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you.
And here we are, ready for Valentine's Day. The house is clean, decorated, everything what we wanted is done. So the next video will be some random deep clean around the house to get back the control over the dirt. And to don't miss it out, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your little bell icon if you want to be notified once my video is up. Thank you so much guys for watching, enjoy the rest of your week, and I see you in my next one. Bye guys!